goal for today is to get to Charlton, Massachusetts to Tree House Brewing. This has been one of the big breweries that Chuck's been looking forward to on this trip.
We're on the interstate, but the speed limit's 45 and I think we're only doing like 35. It's like super crowded here. The roads suck. I mean, absolutely horrible. And there's all these tolls by mail, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. I guess we're going to get something in the mail. But I saw a number, it said to call so you don't get fined. So I guess it's your responsibility to pay even if you don't get the mail delivered. But anyway, it's been a stressful day. People seem to think they can pull right out in front of us and we can stop on a dime, and we can't. There's our gas price, $113.30, $5.69. This is in Massachusetts.
Stay there, giant gravel parking lot.
Somebody's there with their trailer. Here we go, Tree House Brewing Company.
Yeah, that would be a nice place to stay.
This is cool. This place is huge. Huge. Oh my gosh, look at the parking lot. Cans are to go only. Alright, so the parking lot is insane. There's actually 2 parking lots and they're almost full. I don't know if it's complicated. Alright, scan this and then we get tickets. So when you come in, you have to scan on your phone to buy cans to go or to buy tickets. 1 ticket is 1 beer. I don't know what the tickets cost. Chuck's trying to get online and figure all that out. So they have the classic bar is here in front of me, and the main bar is to the left, and that's where most of the IPAs and the beers are, is at the main bar. And then the can pickup is down there at the very end. And you also have to scan to get can pickup and pay online. We saw people with like carting out cases of beer to their cars. They have a lot of staff, but this seems way overly complicated to me. Alright, so we just got our drinks at the main bar. The bartender's actually really nice. Chuck had, what's this beer? King Julius, and he says it's actually better than Pliny the Elder, which is one of his favorites. And they have no cider, and I can't get my phone to scan. I don't know why. It scans the list, but it won't scan the tickets, and you have to buy tickets, so I just got water. They don't have cider anyway, so I don't think it's much of a loss. But I don't understand it, because the bartenders don't get like tips and stuff, because maybe occasionally you have $1 or 2, but you go every time you go back, like you're out of like change, and they don't have any cash that they can give you, so it's kind of a little bit weird. But over here, people are waiting for their cans. I don't know what the difference is between can pickup and can pickup after draft. It may be like when you order it, if you order it all at once, or if you order it separately, maybe. Maybe I'll go ask the girl. Okay, so their system here is very weird. You have to buy the tickets, and it says alcoholic beverage limit, Sunday through Friday, 3 per person, and Saturday, 2 per person. In the last 30 minutes, you can only redeem 1 ticket, and then anything you haven't redeemed is non-refundable. So, every time you buy a ticket and you redeem it, then they mark these wristbands here. Like Chuck, he's got the X, so they can see that he's had his 1 drink. Once he gets to 3, he's cut off. So, they don't want anybody drinking too much.
I have to do a voiceover because we're sitting right next to the band, so it was way too loud to talk. But the second beer Chuck got was the Emperor Julius, and he said it was really good, as you can tell from his face. And he said it was about equivalent to the Pliny the Elder. so not as good as the first drink he had. His third drink ends up being the very hazy, and he said that that was also good.
So we moved up. We moved up into the Adirondack chairs up in the hill. The brewery's down there. 2 food trucks. One was grilled cheese and didn't really look that good. The other one was Italian meatballs. So we had Italian meatball subs, like sliders, and chicken parmesan sliders as well. And it was okay. It wasn't like fabulous, but it's the only food there is here, so it worked out okay. And Chuck's had his 3 beers, so now he's going to order some cans to go. And then we're just going to hang out till the place closes at 9. And then probably head over to the Cracker Barrel to spend the night. Or somewhere. We don't know where. We didn't look at other options. And this is the brewery. Lots and lots and lots of tanks. We ordered cans. Chuck couldn't order enough because they limit you on what you can order. So I was finally able to get the app to work and go in and order some drinks for him. This is the main bar, not a lot of people there. It's 8 o'clock, they close at 9. The band has been great. Here's the koi pond. They want food, but you're not supposed to feed them. So we're on our way out. The parking lot has finally gotten less crowded. And this is the food trucks that we ate at. And it looks like they have their own little Tree House Sprinter van. Pretty cool. But they own all this property, so even down here at the road there's a little gravel lot. They said that we could park in, or that they've had people park in. But some of the employees said we could park there, so I think this will be fine. Yeah, I see a lot of car tracks right there, yeah. Okay.
To wrap up, we would definitely recommend Tree House Brewing, and we're looking forward to going back. It was a really good experience. First of all, Chuck said the IPAs were outstanding. There were lots of staff, super friendly. It was a really great atmosphere. Even though the parking lot was crowded, you could find lots of space inside and outside in order to drink, so it was very not crowded that way. There was really good live music, and to top it all off, being able to spend the night afterwards at the parking lot just outside the entrance was super, super convenient for us. The food was just average. Maybe that's hit or miss depending upon the food trucks they have. They had no cider as a negative for me, but they did say they were working on that, so I hope when we go back they have one. And the process to buy tickets to me was overly complicated, but I can understand from a business owner's perspective that you don't have employees handling cash and you limit how much people get, then it makes it easier for you to be able to serve more people without running out of beer, because it is very, very popular. And I would say we definitely look forward to our second experience, and I think it will be better because now we understand the process to buy tickets and place our orders. We have 2 well-known breweries still left on the trip on the East Coast that Chuck wanted to go to. The first is the Alchemist, and then Lawson's Finest. I think both of these are in Vermont. But we will continue to hit some smaller breweries along our trip. In fact, we're staying the next 2 nights at Harvest Host in Maine that are breweries.